Hey everybody, check it out. This is a Chevrolet Tahoe, but not just any Tahoe. This is the RST Performance Edition. It's a brand new vehicle they just revealed here at the 2022 North American International Auto Show. And check that out. Look at those Brembo brakes where they say performance. This is something a little bit special. So the Tahoe comes equipped with a number of engines here in the States. The RST comes equipped with a 6.2 liter V8, but the RST Performance has a 6.2 with some additional horsepower. So it gains a little bit of horsepower, gains a little bit of torque thanks to a different induction and a different exhaust system. But total output, 433 horsepower and 467 foot-pounds of torque. So they really kind of bumped up the power numbers a little bit to make this thing special. But it's not just the horsepower gains that is unusual to the Performance. It's also suspension differences. So Chevrolet is legendary for their police vehicles, the PPV Tahoe. You've seen them run by Secret Service and by police organizations all around the country. Well, the PPV suspension is really being equipped on the Performance RST Tahoe. So it's lowered by about 0.4 of an inch in the front, about 0.8 of an inch in the rear, and that gives it a slightly different stance, a little bit more aggressive. Now let's go ahead and check out the inside. Zach, you want to come over here?
Just in front of everybody.
We'll see what the inside has to offer. So this package is about $8,000 additional for the Performance, right, Zach? Just making sure I get the numbers right.
$8,525.
$8,525. So on the inside, we see a lot of familiar Tahoe. So we got the big central screen. Do you want to give me the camera? I can just show some of the features. Thank you. We got the push-button transmission, the full digital instrument cluster there, right? Dual-zone automatic climate control. Got the secret little cubby. Got some special dash material, red stitching there, red stitching on the center console, wireless charger, the giant center tray there. Steering wheel buttons, steering wheel controls. So it's pretty similar Tahoe in here, which means that Chevrolet has not compromised at all from a comfort standpoint. And you see that in the rear as well. So you still have, in this case, the captain's chairs. You want to take that? And big, squishy captain's chairs, right? This is a full 7-seater equipped SUV. And you got the little armrest that folds down. This is a really comfortable place to spend time. Got the TV screens on this model. We got climate control down here with heated seats, autos, some USB, some HDMI connectivity, and then coming around the rear, a couple of badging things worth noting, RST there in the back, and then the huge quad exhaust with the Chevrolet bow ties. They're just beautiful. Really a nice design. Now you don't lose any capability by going with this package, so it still will tow over 7,000 pounds. 0 to 60 they're saying in 5.78 seconds, and the quarter mile will come along in 14.2 according to Chevrolet. Now this package is starting production here at the end of 2022 and will probably hit dealers sometime in early 2023 if I had to take a guess. You also get bigger and improved brakes. I don't know if we mentioned that, but they say stopping distances are improved 60 to 0 and right around 133 feet. There also is different sway bars from the PPV police model. So they're kind of incorporating a lot of that extensive testing and capability from the PPV into a civilian-based model. Now this package will only be available with the 6.2 on the RST trim. This is the Ultimate Performance Tahoe currently available. Not too much to really differentiate it apart from the really big red brakes. It's got the black bow tie there in the front. I love the gloss black grille. Looks fantastic. We got the full LED headlights with the iconic now Chevrolet daytime running light. Along the side, got these integrated side steps with a little bit of texture to them. Make them a little bit more grippy. Gloss black along the side. This is basically all blacked out, so all the window trim is black and finish. Got some red brake calipers there along the rear. And let's take a quick peek in the trunk, see what that has to offer. Power liftgate, glide that open. You can see the third row seat. It is a Tahoe. You do have a ton of space behind the rear. And then of course you can fold these seats with the push of a button and they will glide on down there, which is not specific to the Performance, but is a nice Tahoe feature. Let's check out the storage, a little bit of storage underneath, and then the spare tire is located in the rear. So this is not a crazy like X5M competitor. This is not a replacement for a Jeep Trackhawk. I think horsepower gains are what, 13? Something like that, Zach? And torque gains are right around 7 foot-pounds, so a little bit additional power. I can't wait to see what it sounds like. Obviously, we're inside at the convention center. They're not gonna let us fire it up and give it some revs, but these exhausts do indicate that maybe it's gonna be a little bit more throaty than your standard Tahoe. So I wanted to give you guys a quick video on what's going on here at the Chevrolet booth with this Tahoe RST. You know, We're about to be cleared out, I kid you not, because Joe Biden is showing up. But while we're here, I want to show you something else a little bit interesting. Chevrolet is really, of course, pushing not only their electric offerings, but their gas offerings. So, for example, we've got the new Blazer RS over here. We've got the new Chevrolet Colorado Desert Boss. This is a Trail Boss with its 2.7 liter twin turbo or single turbo 4-cylinder. So it's an interesting kind of dynamic at the Chevrolet booth. This side is all internal combustion. They're showing off the new Tahoe. They're showing off the new Colorado. We've got the new ZR2 here, right? And then on that side of the Chevrolet booth is all electric. But it's interesting listening to the conversation that their executives have, right? Because there's this interesting dialogue that goes along where they want to balance the push toward electrification with their current customer base, which is still very much into big V8s, big high displacement, high horsepower, traditional internal combustion engines. So kind of a fun dynamic going on here. Well, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Big thank you to Zach for filming this.